Chris, given what you've been through in your professional career, do you feel like coming back into the TBT playing this is a catalyst to prove to the NBA teams that have passed up on you or gave you the cold shoulder what they're missing?
Honestly, first of all, I'm just blessed to be able to play the game of basketball again. I had a bad accident on my knee. I tore my ACL, my meniscus, so I'm just blessed to be able to play the game of basketball again. But as far as using the TBT to make a statement to the NBA or anything like that, man, I don't have time for that, man. I'm 8 years a veteran. I've been around this game for a while, man. And this is about me. I've been removed from the game about a year and a half now, so this is about me, man. I'm not using this as no revenge or redemption, trying to prove, man. No, I'm out here to play basketball the correct way. Help some special guys win a lot of money, man, and hopefully the NBA sees the work I put in to get back, and the work I put in on my knee to making sure that I have no complaints, I have no worries, man, and showing that I can still be able to play this game at a high level. I mean, my play will prove that. So.
Yeah, you were there last year in the front row up cheering. You were as excited as anybody in the crowd. Did you know then that you wanted to be part of this year?
I mean, probably before then, honestly. I love playing the game of basketball, and I play as much as I can in the summer in a variety of leagues. When TBT first came about, I just thought it was like one of those another league where it's going to, be, having guys come in, run, stuff like that. But then, I found out the rules of it, and obviously I couldn't play, but I've always been a fan of it because I know a lot of guys who, been through this, league and played in it from the time it started. The guys that was overseas elite, all those guys. DJ Kennedy was actually on my team when I first came to the league with the Vipers. So, like I said, I've been a fan of this league for a while, man. So to actually be a part of it now, it's something special and it's a blessing. Like I said, just to be able to play the game of basketball again, man. So, like I said, I'm glad to be a part of it. These guys had a tremendous run last year, and just hopefully my play can push over the edge to see it go in Philly and win it all.
Chris, how are you health-wise right now? How do you feel? And just kind of talk about playing with those guys, especially with Peyton and Russ.
Health-wise, I feel great, man. I just came off a workout in Vegas in front of teams and NBA organizations, so man, I feel great. I know just me, as much harp I am on myself and my biggest, critic of my own game. So my dad, instilled in me a long time ago. I'm not condition-wise where I want to be, especially, to where I left playing this game at. I play with a high motor and it's still there, you feel me? But I definitely noticed, with having to sit out 5 months, not doing anything on your leg and, just trying to build it up to be able to, kick again and be able to plant again, and stuff like that. So it's a process that I had to learn and, I had to rebuild again. Myself, I feel great. But like I said, me knowing Trez basketball, my condition can definitely be better than what it is. And, I'm definitely going to bust my tail all week, this week to make sure that I'm definitely where I semi want to be on Saturday, and continue to keep moving forward. As far as playing with Peyton and Russ, like I said, man, I'm just excited to get back out there on the floor, but to be able to, come in and play in a national televised situation and to be able to do it somewhere where I won a collegiate championship and I broke records in this, school before and have a tremendous following as far as the fan base. Still here, it's a blessing and it's going to be an amazing feeling. I really don't know how I'm going to take it all in on Saturday because like I said, I've been away from the game of basketball for about a year and a half, and it's been tough because this is my safe haven. This is something that, before my grandmother left this earth, she instilled in me, and I still wear it pridefully on my, sleeve to this day. So it's going to be a lot of emotion on Saturday.
Kind of touched upon it before with the rules format and watching it last year. And Peyton and Russ have talked a lot about how big an addition you are in particular, just because your skill set and how the tournament and how the games are played. What do you feel about your game kind of works and fits well with TBT, and also just being able to be out of the crowd and give back to Louisville fans? How nice is it going to be for you to be able to compete in front of that whole team?
Well, to answer that second question first, just like I said, I'm gonna have a variety of emotions, man, following through me, because like I haven't played basketball in this high of a caliber, this high of a stage, televised in over a year and a half, man. So it's gonna be a lot of emotions, but to be able to do it here, behind a fan base that know when I step on that court, I leave it all on that court. It's gonna be amazing feeling, man. I can't wait for it. I can't, wait to just run out and just hear the fans, stuff like that, man. They broke records as far as buying tickets and stuff like that, man. So I know they're gonna come out and support because, this is something that the city been needing, man. Even with the basketball team here, man, the new coach and the rebuild that they're doing, man. Let's hopefully that we kick it off first for them, and hopefully lead into their season. As far as your first question, it's basketball, bro. I play the game of basketball to a high level, man, and whenever I step in between those lines, I try to impose my will to show that I'm one of the best players on that floor, man. So it's no different than I'm going to treat it like any other basketball game. You go in and play the right way. You go in and do the things you're supposed to. Basketball guys usually reward you after that. So I've been playing my game 14 since I was 14. So I'm not going to change it now. Just being able to do it with some guys that I was able to build a lot of camaraderie with, memories with, man, it's going to be special.
Take two more here.
Trez, when you first mentioned the word emotion, you quickly mentioned your grandma.
Yeah.
I had a very close relationship with both of mine. How influential was your grandma to your life and your professional career?
Everything. She's the reason why I do it. She's the reason why I play it. She's the reason why I'm passionate about it because it's something that we've bonded for over numerous amount of years since she left this earth. Even to the point where I won my 6-man award. It's something that she kind of envisioned and just set in motion for me. When I was running up, she told me I was going to win the next year. And
Sorry for asking a tough
oh, it's
question.
good, bro. It's good. It's still something that I still struggle with to this day because it was a woman that did everything for not only my family but me as a child, as a growing young person to my adult life. To meet my kids, my grandmother is a person that's unmatched in this world. I still honor her name to this day. I have a daycare that's honored after her because she was the bright spot in my life. So just hearing people talk about my daycare and how much of a high praise that it is such a tremendous testament to her because it's the bright spot in my life that she was, and I just want to keep her legacy and keep her honor going. So as far as everything my grandmother is for me, she's still everything that I can ever imagine and want to be as a person. But for me as an individual, she's my everything still when she's not here to this day. So.
Basketball. Yeah, you mentioned you were out in Vegas. You were a terrific player in the NBA for 8 years. Do you expect to be back in the NBA this season, and are you just waiting for a team to offer you, or waiting to decide where you want to go?
That's exactly what's going on. The thing about it is I wouldn't be out the NBA if I didn't have a knee injury. I was signed with the Sixers. And the time throughout my injury, they let me go because they needed a roster spot. But at the same time, I still was paid. I still got my contracts fully guaranteed. So, only reason I wasn't in the NBA, man, is just because I had an injury. And it's just like any other player. They have injuries. You go through them. It's all about your rebuild and how you come back towards it and the work that you put in around it. And if you're gonna half-ass do it, or you're gonna really put in the work to get yourself back to somewhere you want to be in. Like I said, man, you seen how I just talked about my grandmother. There's no way I could left and leave a mark on my basketball career where it was at, and just be okay with that. That's not how she would be, accepting of it, and that's not how I'm, gonna walk off with it because I know I still have a lot more to get to this game. Still play with the highest level of the best of them, and I can prove that. I have no problem with proving that, and like I said, just me being out here on this floor and being able to show people that Trez is still around, man, I think that's gonna, open up a lot of guys and a lot of people's eyes in general because, like I said, I haven't played basketball in a year and a half, so. It's
So
all
you're just
about,
waiting to decide where you're going to go?
Really, it's just about the timing, and teams and stuff like that. You still got people going to summer league and stuff like that, so you still got to wait for all that to finish up too. But like I said, I had to work out in front of teams, and it's a good 15 to 17 amount of teams, that was able to see me work out, and that's to see that I'm still, healthy, and I'm still a great asset to a team and stuff like that. So, it's just how the NBA goes. But like I said, the more thing I think it was more so worried about is if I'm still, you know, able to perform at a high level with this knee injury. And like I said, this is gonna show a lot of people.
Thank you.
Yep, yep.